Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Reagan. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Today's vlog is going to be a little sit down. I wanted to talk about my 2021 goals. It is almost a new year, which is absolutely baffling to me. I don't know how it's December. I don't know how this year flew by. It literally, I blinked and it's over. So I made goals for 2020, as I'm sure most people did. And I'm sure, like most people, those goals probably didn't happen because 2020 was a shit show, to say the least. But I really am trying to make a positive change for me. And so I really wanted to sit down and make goals for myself for 2021 that were very attainable and weren't based on tangible things or numbers or things that I thought would work for me, but something that I know that will be good for me and will make me happy and will help me live a healthier and happy lifestyle. So if you're interested in learning what that is, or if you're wanting to know what kind of goals that you can make for yourself, keep watching and we'll get right into the vlog. Okay, so I was at CVS and I went in to get something printed for pictures. And in the checkout line, I saw this little magazine, journal, whatever you want to call it. And it's, that just fell off the couch. This journal is called the Breathe Journal, and it's a 52-week planner, like guide planner. And I saw it and I was like, that is so cool. It looks like it's based on mindfulness, kindness, inspiration, like goal setting. So I looked at this, it was probably like, I don't know, $10. So I was like, why not? So I bought it and I thought it was really cool. And after like reading a few pages and writing it, I thought it was literally the coolest thing. They have like things you can read and places to write and different like subjects to read about. So I kind of wanted to go over this a little bit because this is kind of a good starting point for me to just talk off things. So I wanted to start by giving a statistic because I thought it was important for not only like myself to learn, but maybe for others, because a common thing that people do, that I'm absolutely doing right now, is people make a goal on New Year's Eve to start on, you know, New Year's Day. So they make a goal for their new year to come up, and usually it's to lose 15 pounds or to run more or to eat healthier or, you know, start a new hobby. And all of these goals are made with good intentions, but if we don't meet our goal, we often are disappointed or we're ashamed of ourselves or we feel like we just didn't do anything productive this year. And I am at fault for that. I always, every year, probably like so many people, make a goal, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna eat healthy, and then I do it for 2 weeks and it's like I forget about it, which is okay. And I'm trying to learn about that. I'm trying to teach myself that it's okay to eat what I want and to do what I want if it makes me happy, as long as I'm living like, you know, a happy lifestyle. So anyways, I wanted to share this statistic with y'all that this magazine says, or journal, whatever, and it says statistics suggest that only 9% of people ever achieve their New Year's resolutions. That's insane. 9% of the world who make New Year's resolutions actually complete their goal. 9%. That's insane. So I really, this journal, whatever you want to call it, really is helping me learn to write goals for myself that are attainable and learn how I can make them happen. So I wanted to kind of just go over with you what my goals are. So I have 4 goals, all that I'm going to try and start as soon as I can, or on New Year's Day or whatever, like some stuff that I've been wanting to do for myself for a long time that I just like haven't done and I have no excuses for. So number 1 is to work on my mental health. I have been struggling with anxiety this whole year and even before, but it's just intensified this year, and I have yet to seek help or see someone aside from my friends and family. So I really want to work on my mental health, which includes my anxiety, my self-image, and my motivation to do things. All of those have been really, they've all been struggling this year specifically. My anxiety has been at its worst. My self-image is at its worst. I look in the mirror and I'm not happy with the way I look a lot of the times, which I'm sure so many people can relate to. Especially with 2020 being so hard, not being able to do much. I feel like I've gained a lot of weight and I just have no motivation. I just don't want to do anything. And yeah, so that all falls into my mental health. And so with that, me saying I want to work on my mental health, this means seeking a therapist. I have talked about this so much with my friends and family and I just have not done it yet. I want to do it, and I've always been an advocate for counseling and for therapy. And I actually did therapy in high school, when I was in high school. And I probably did like, I don't know, like 10 sessions, and I liked the idea of it. I just didn't really connect with my counselor. So I just didn't go back, and I haven't seen one since. So I really want to go to another counselor and really put work into that so I can learn how to do so many things differently, such as communication and love myself and work on my anxiety and a plethora of anything else. So yeah, so I wrote, I want to work on my self-image, my anxiety, and my motivation. Success for these specific things will look like seeking a therapist to be able to learn how to better cope and change my mindset on things. Benefits will be that I live a healthier day to day and have a better mindset, and I will actually learn to love myself. This goal is my number one on the list because I really don't think I can complete any other goal or get any other goal done without really working on this one first. I can't really like want to lose weight and love myself at the same time. I think I need to love myself first, and then once I love myself, if then I think I need to lose weight or have a healthier lifestyle or whatever that will look like, I think it will be a healthier journey. Also learning how to work on my motivation and actually want to do things, I think will also be healthier for me. So I don't know if that makes sense, but essentially this is the number one on my list, and this will be my number one priority in the beginning of the year. Number two is working on my physical health. This doesn't mean setting a goal for how much weight I want to lose. This doesn't mean making a list of what I can and cannot eat. This is more of just taking care of my body. My body has gotten me through 24 years of life, and I really want to take care of it. I want to nourish it and exercise it more, whether that mean walking the dogs more, like walking around the house, like literally something so simple. Rather than just sitting on the couch and watching TV or spending time on my phone, I think it would be better, obviously, to use that time more wisely and just take care of my body. I want to actively eat better, but I want to allow myself to eat what I want and not feel guilty for it. That's been a battle because, you know, people go on diets, and diet culture is really bad. So I don't want to put myself on this strict diet and then feel guilty for eating something that like I want to eat. I want to be able to enjoy my life, and if that means eating a carton of ice cream, I want to be able to eat a carton of ice cream. So I just, mainly it's going to be my mindset that I'm wanting to change. I want to learn how to just live a happy day-to-day life, but also taking care of myself in this at the same time. Number three on my list of goals is constantly creating YouTube content. Doing videos like this and posting and watching them back, or having family and friends comment or tell me that they love my video. This is something I actually really enjoy. And I want to continue doing stuff that I enjoy. Sometimes it's really hard for me if I'm having a bad mental health day. Back to number one goal. If I'm having a really bad mental health day, I don't want to do what makes me happy, which is weird. I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing, and that's honestly like a lot of my day-to-day life. So I'm really wanting to I'm wanting to put more work into the things that bring me joy. So YouTube being one of them. I really enjoy making these videos, and I really love I like the idea that I'm able to watch these videos back in years to come and see what I was doing with my family and my friends and the memories that I was making in the process. So number 3 is creating consistent content for YouTube, which is what I'm doing. I want to keep it going. The weekly videos, I've been enjoying this and I want to just continue that. And then last on the list is number 4. I want to continue learning and getting better in photography and videography. This is also probably my number 1 hobby right now is photography. I love taking pictures. I love going out and exploring and taking pictures of what I was doing. So I really want to broaden that and learn more and just continue practicing with cameras and my video camera and possibly learning more about different cameras. Again, this is something that brings me a lot of joy, and when my mental health is bad, this isn't something that I do often. So it goes back to working on my mental health so I can start doing these things consistently that make me happy. So these are my goals: mental health, physical health, YouTube, and photography. These are my goals. I think they are all very attainable and something that I want to push myself to do. And yeah, so something that I thought was cool was they give you a list of things to do that help you work towards reaching your goal to make it more attainable. So oddly enough, before I even read this, I planned on making a video on my 2021 goals. But the first step that it says in this thing is use others to help you. Telling others about a project increases the chances of success. This could be via social media such as Instagram, or even through videos of your project on YouTube. So this is actually, me doing this is actually the first step, is letting people know what your goals are so people can hold you accountable and help you reach that goals and support you through it. It's not added pressure, but it's supposed to be a feel of extra support. So yeah, so I'm actually doing the first step right now by doing this, and it says record any inspirational comments here. So if you guys want to comment on my video and give me any tips, tricks, or just supportive words, that would be appreciated, and I will write them down in my little journal. Number 2, it says long-term goals. Don't let a bad 24 hours derail the whole project. Just go back to your mission the next day. Except there will always be times you don't want to go for a run, put in the piano practice, or knit the second arm of an unfinished sweater. And just allow yourself to take time off. But if you're really falling behind or going off track, set a timer for 20 minutes and do something positive towards your goal in that short time. Quite often, getting the ball rolling once again will make a huge difference. The key thing is to focus, keep going, and not give up. It won't always be easy, but keep reminding yourself of your mission statement and the reasons you are doing it. Envisioning success will motivate you. So I thought that was really important because, like I had mentioned before, I would make a New Year's resolution and then I would do it for 2 weeks and then I would get burnt out and I would stop. So I think this is really good advice, where if you just feel like you can't get up and do it, set a timer for 20 minutes and do that goal for 20 minutes or whatever it is that can reach you, whether it's walking or, you know, walking more, getting out and exercises, or knitting the sweater. Do it for 20 minutes. So you're setting a goal, you know when it's going to end, but you're reaching closer and closer to that goal daily rather than giving up completely. So I thought that was important because that's something that I struggle with, is I get burnt out really fast. So I think that is great advice, and hopefully if you're planning on doing something similar or you burn out as well, that could hopefully be something that would work for you. And then tip number 3, it says celebrate all of your milestones. Don't forget to celebrate the milestones you pass on your way to the summit. These may be the things that are only possible because of the effort you've put in, such as being able to play both the bass line and the top melody on the piano, or running 5K without needing to stop for 10 minutes. So that's also huge too. Say your goal is to work out or run more, and you start your first day working out again, you can't even run for 2 minutes without needing to stop. If your goal is to run a mile without stopping, or whatever it is, whatever your goal is, if you're able to run half a mile without stopping, you need to celebrate that. that is showing that you've grown so much and that you're working hard at your goal. You may not be there yet, but you're on your way there. And I think that's something that I need to work on as well. I really just want to see that final picture, and then if I'm not there when I want it to be there, I get really unmotivated. So I really need to work on celebrating the points on the way to the final picture. And then the last thing it says is congratulate yourself. When you reach your endpoint, invite your inner cheerleaders to the party and give yourself a big pat on the back. So basically just letting the people you know who are following you on this journey know that you completed your goal, so you can be cheered on, you know? So I thought all of this was great. There's so much in this thing. I mean, it's a huge journal. It also includes like, where is it at? It includes like a planner, so you can either use it as a planner or you can use it to help write down stuff to help for attaining your goal. So yeah, I thought this was so great. If you're interested, I literally got it at CVS, but I challenge you to make attainable goals for yourself for 2021. Ones that will better you and make you happy and bring you joy, not just because you want to look a certain way or you want people to perceive you a certain way. Make these goals for yourself, make them so they bring you joy and you have a better lifestyle. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed learning about my 2021 goals. I hope you can hold me accountable and be with me on this journey of mine. I will try and keep you updated as my videos go on. I think I leave for California in a few days, and I'm going to do Christmas vlogs and be with family and friends. So once I get back, I will really start working on these goals and do research into a therapist for my mental health and so forth. So if you're interested in following along on this journey, please keep watching my videos and I will try and keep you updated as much as possible and take you along on all of that. Also, an update that I forgot completely to mention, that I'm COVID free. It was a long process. I was quarantined for basically almost 2 weeks before I even got my test result. I ended up having to take 3 tests before I could even get my result. It was a whole thing, but thankfully my test came back and it was negative. So praise the Lord. So I don't know if I actually had it, and I just by the time I was able to take a test and actually get my results back, it was negative, or if I was just negative the whole time. But I had quite a few symptoms, and yeah, I don't know, but luckily I'm negative and I can go home for Christmas and I can see my family and my friends. So if you guys are watching and you want to follow along on my journey and you want to help me through this, please comment, and if you have any words of advice, that would be greatly appreciated, and I will write them in my journal for a reminder of myself, so I can hold myself accountable. And yeah, I'm excited for this new year. I really hope 2021 is a way better year than 2020. But at this rate, who knows? It could look exactly the same. But even if it is, these goals will still be attainable, and I really want to work hard at them. So I challenge you guys to make goals for yourself. And yeah, if you did, share them in the comments. I'd like to know what they are so I can also be that for you. And if you watched all of this, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has an amazing holiday and a happy New Year's. And I will see you guys next Monday. Thank you guys. Bye.